for hash from your AfriCell line. Shop, stream, swipe, tap, and enjoy the convenience anywhere you go with the AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Safe, simple, accepted everywhere. Powered by EcoBank.
No, this one is a special dedication to all the people of the station. Real. All the lovers of Radio Democracy. All the lovers of Radio Land. The voice of the masses. Hear this. Come on. Come down, selector. Come down, selector. 98.1.
Radio Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. It's exactly 7:30 a.m. from Studio Clock Station. As we bring come to you with News and Current Affairs program. Good morning, Salon. Station to 98.1 FM for the very best in radio listening.
Englandville Studios, good morning and welcome to the first edition of your program Good Morning Saloon for this week. We come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today is Monday, June 8, 2026, and we bring the program to you this Monday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, good morning. Inside today's edition of the program Good Morning Saloon, we wise words say your actions shape your future. We mean say what you do today, now that will determine your future. And we may headline them today, according to President Julius Maada Bio. Now, over 5,000 surgery, the global massive ship be able to do pan salon people them inside the past 3 years with the ship in the salon. The new Leon Stars head coach, Didier Gomez da Rosa, say he ready for take up technical responsibility of Leon Stars for qualify the team for Nations and World Cup. And today inside the program, Radio Democracy go look inside the appointment of the new Leon Stars head coach, Didier Gomez da Rosa, the process we involved for PICAM and waiting people think about in appointments.
Members say the listen we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl and self the listen we from different radio partner them across the country.
You the listen we live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM na Freetown, Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio 1J 11.3 na Pujon District, Radio Kolente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moi 105.5 na Kailau, Vopad Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sando on 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro na Pujon District, Advocacy Radio na Potloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, Art FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District, and Tongo Radio on 107.5 FM.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. You can be part of the program by writing, sending you message or question on we WhatsApp number 0779819181 or sending you number on our Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page. The program na Good Morning Salon where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM.
Inside the program, we start to look at issues. We go said Executive Chairman, Environment Protection Agency, Dr. Abubakar Masakwa, don't call private business, community, people and citizens them for work together and help governments for fight against climate change and other battling them with the environment. They make this call inside the annual Green Run where the Environment Protection Agency all for celebrate World Environment Day with June 5 this year. For more on this, we join Sonia Bell.
World Environment Day, make we stand up today for the land, for the sea, for the picking them where they come behind me. World Environment Day, EPA show the way, but them not feed do I'm alone. Public support go safe salon.
World Environment Day. Na time wey Salon to join other countries dem na the world for commemorate June 5 every year. USAID, dem can use this day for raise awareness and also reflect on how the climate don change and the action dem wey government, private business, community and other stakeholders dem don dey take for address environment challenge dem, like for promote renewable energy and reduce greenhouse gas emission. For commemorate this year World Environment Day, make the Environment Protection Agency na Salon organize eco tour for school nature club dem na the Lester Peak View. Outside dey raise awareness to school pikin dem, but environment challenge dem na urban community dem and how important e be for protect the environment from things dem wey dey abog am. And also, the agency organize the annual Green Run from Freeton Cotton Tree to Kalonka Park na Aberdeen with the theme Climate Action. The executive chairman for the Environment Protection Agency, Dr. Abubakar Masakoi, starts to explain more about this day.
Our friends across MDs in the country should see this as an opportune moment to start working together to address the concerns that we have clearly outlined in the nationally determined contributions, which is the document we should all be looking at. It provides a really true sense of where we are as a country and national circumstances, but also the steps we want to take to get to where we think our country will be safe, livable, and particularly stable.
Dr. Abubakar Masakoi also make this call to the nation for sake of the current status of the environment.
Sierra Leone is not in a good place. We are not where we ought to be. There is a lot of hard work ahead of us. And the Environment Protection Agency cannot do it alone. It's an opportune moment to reflect for us, slow down and think about what is going wrong altogether, and begin to lobby for a broader convergence of actors. Make this an important campaign, important and purposeful for everyone at every level.
From the private sector, where it talk, the Business Development and Corporate Affairs Manager, Roy Global Limited, Daphne Roy Johnson, begets this for say.
We are happy to be a part of this initiative. One of the key actions I think as Sierra Leoneans should quickly embrace to address climate action is to reduce green gas emissions and embrace actual plans for energy, electronic cars, and leaving everything that is killing our environment.
Daphne Roy Johnson and say he as corporate affairs manager go make sure say he and in company Roy Global Limited work together with other private business and government body them for say the help protect the environment. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Sonia Bell, the report.
The program, Good Morning Saloon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. As you listen to one power headline stories today inside the program, we look at the New Leon Stars head coach, the appointment, and within the public main of him, and within the future of the national football team, Leon Stars. Inside the program, I want to welcome we studio guests them, Wena Darlington Sola Sogbo, senior media analyst and social media commentator. Good morning, Sola, and welcome to the program. Good Morning Saloon.
Good morning to you, Musa, and good morning to listeners and viewers out there.
And also now the program I get Alaji Mansari, a sports analyst. Good morning, Alaji, and welcome to the program. Good Morning Saloon.
Thank you, Musa. Good morning, Saloon.
Okay, we'll now stay with you. The count now shortly.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue inside the program. We'll take another issue. Side the New Leon Star head coach Didier Gomez da Rosa say he ready for take up technical responsibility of Leon Star for qualify the team in the nation in World Cup. He talked this where SLFA go pull him as the new Leon Star coach where he gets 2-year contract. For more on this, make we join Musa Kamara.
We have a coach who is also a brother in the person of Didier Gomez da Rosa. Thank you very much.
President, Saloon Football Association, Babadi Kamara, they introduced the new head coach for the national football team, Leon Stars, Didier Gomez da Rosa. People remember say, this BNTM, the FAB announced vacancy for the position of head coach in the Saloon Football, and been later announced say, Now 79 people apply. We said then say now 3 local coach and 76 foreign coach them apply for this work. But how they reach the decision for pick Didier Gomez da Rosa, Babadi Camara explain.
The process was one that was collaborative with input from all key stakeholders in football, NSA, Minister of Sports, and SLAFA. So they went through the applications, one after the other, and based on their experience, where they've worked, number of years, they picked the top 5 amongst the 79 people. After that, they submitted to the executive committee to engage those 5 people and see who will stand out based on other requirements that includes financial terms, year of contract. We are able to settle for Didier Gomez da Rosa.
This na 2-year contract, where according to Babadi Camara, go cost government less.
When it comes to his financial terms, I will not state it here, but I also want you to know that what we've set it for, less than what we have been asking for locally.
Waiting next, after this process, Babadi Camara again.
After this ceremony, we'll sit again, sign, all of us, 3 of us, will sign their contracts and write a forwarding letter to the Ministry of Finance, submitting to government the new technical team for our national team.
The Executive Director, National Sport Authority, Mohamed Alfaka Conte, didn't get this, but the process for pick the coach.
As a witness that the procurement of the new coach was done in the most credible fashion, and everybody was given the opportunity to present their CV, and that CV was carefully looked at with the most professional consideration.
The Minister of Sport, Augusta James Tema, asked the new head coach for EP Salon qualify for the 2027 AFCON.
I want to confirm that they're real and in our hearts, and we want to see football move to the next direction, qualifying not only for AFCON but also for the World Cup. The first day I went to cabinet, I pledged myself that, Master, if you only give us the support, continued support, especially in football, I pledge that we will.
The new head coach, Didier Gomez da Rosa, say he know the expectation of people for the national team. We make he say he ready for take the technical responsibility for coach Leon Stars.
The potential is big. There is a lot of talent. The team is very good, and I'm sure we can do better. I will assume all the responsibility, the technical responsibility. I want to make Sierra Leone people very proud, very happy.
Thank you.
And for sure the next target.
According to Rosa, they work with local coach them as in backroom staff.
So I decided to work with a local assistant coach, with a local technical. This is what I did with the Botswana national team, and we will achieve together. So I pray for the same thing here. I'm confident about the quality of the local technical staff, goalkeeper coach, fitness coach, 2 assistant coach.
Didier Gomez da Rosa, now French international, we don't get over 30 years experience for African football. We say he don't coach club them na Cameroon, Rwanda, Guinea, Tanzania. We say he win the Liga, and same way so don't coach Botswana and the Mauritanian national football team. For Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the reports. Morning Saloon, we come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. From the report today, that's now we talking point for today about the new Leon Stars head coach, we na Didier Gomez da Rosa, as the report talk about the journey from Wusai we come out to Wusai we day now. But waiting people make up of the appointment of Gomez da Rosa and waiting at the future of the national football team Leon Stars. make we get Alaji Mansari na the program, and also Darlington Sola Sogbo Senior the program as we two studio guest them. And Ali Abidon introduce them, but I start with Alaji Mansare, a sports analyst. Alaji Mansare, just listen to that report and the journey we take for which we say we did as a nation for pick a head coach for the national football team. As a sports analyst and journalist, what do you make up of the appointment of Didier Gomez da Rosa?
Thank you very much, Musa. Good morning again. I think one thing we'll need for establish NIASO before we start the conversation this morning. Now, for let people know, say the executive committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association now then gets the responsibility for hire and for fire coaches for various national teams, be it the male, female, the under 17, under 20, going forward. So that is not any responsibility according to the SLFA constitution, and that is why it is prudent. We will kind of ask for talk this morning. We want to let people know that one day say na SLFA the responsibility. So fast forward, when you talk of coaches, where you want for appoint coaches, where you they look at African football generally, you get for look at one, the coaching pedigree, you get for look at experience, you get for look at improving track record, and again what they bring to the table. Basically, African football, where you they appoint coaches, these are some of the parameters you get for look. Talking about the pedigree, I think we'd all listen to the report. Coach Gomez, it look like now somebody will get vast experience around African football. He came into African football very young. Where he left France for sail into African football, and they don't get fantastic experience na Cotton Sports na Cameroon, Simba FC na Tanzania, coming to Lion Sports na Rwanda. These are top clubs in Africa where normally can go to the CAF competitions and go and show say then get reputable leagues, where you talk of Cameroon, where you talk of Tanzania, where you talk of the other countries the way they don't coach, including Ethiopia. But when you look at in African football experience at top level, we'll talk of top level, that means playing at the highest level of African football, that is playing in the African Cup of Nations. I get reservations about some of their performances then, because when you look at in spell where he coach Mauritania from 2019 to 2022, where he coached the Lions of Shigweti, where are the Mauritanians. Them qualify before the AFCON. The AFCON, after Mauritania qualify for the AFCON, the next qualifiers them appoint them. Unfortunately, and not being performed well with the Mauritania national team, he was sacked. Fast forward again, he gets some few spells na Saudi Arabia, and of course, during them process, then they also will get spells in Saudi Arabia. Na few spells, 6, 7, 8 months, he's fired. He was appointed as head coach of the Botswana national team when at the Zebras. They may appoint him also as head coach of the Zebras. Again, when he was appointed as head coach of the Zebras, unable for qualify Botswana to the AFCON, he was then sacked. Fast forward also, Egonas na Libya coach Al Ahly Tripoli also gets expelled in Saudi Arabia. My concern around this appointment is that this coach not get what we call AFCON experience. When you want to take a team like Sierra Leone to the African Cup of Nations, I believe say if we get rid of somebody like Mohamed Kalon, let bring in a coach we get AFCON experience, we able for take this nation to the African Cup of Nations. This man has failed with Mauritania when at the Lions of Shingweti. He also don't fail with the Zebras of Botswana. And all them spells then get an opportunity for qualify them two teams then. Unfortunately, he could not. And he was fired. Now he gets this Sierra Leone job where Duncan put him under a lot of pressure, where within a very, very difficult group. Since I began follow the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, this has been the most difficult group we don't find ourselves. One, we there with a team when are the Leopards, when are a World Cup team. They are playing in the World Cup, the DRC. We there with the Warriors of Zimbabwe, when are a fantastic team. They're not in the last 3 AFCON. We also there with the Equatorial Guineans, when are the team where they Malabo. Then self don't qualify to 3 AFCONs. So when you watch the group who for the AFCON qualifiers, we are the least favorite. Okay. All the teams where we compete with, they all get AFCON experience. And we are bringing in a coach who has never ever qualified a team to the AFCON and has never coached in the AFCON. I don't think that is an upgrade on Mohamed Kallon.
All right. Now, if you listen, stakeholder them or people in the Ministry of Sports, what they say, SLFA, then go tell you, say, this is not the most experienced person will be applied for this job. So with all the experience there or things that where SLFA may say about this particular coach, you think, say, it will able qualify for the Nations Cup?
I don't want to speak for the SLFA because now they appoint them. But again, we'll start this conversation, Usman. I tell you, say, we they appoint coaches in African football. You therefore look at what we call proven track record. Yes, this man has won the league with Cotton Sport in Cameroon. Yes, he has won the league with Lion Sport in Rwanda. When you look at them performances, then if you do evaluate an in CAF standard, na tier B performance, because na leagues then na Africa. And when you look at generally now, so we get coaches then we don't win the league. Where you look at the standard of them coaches then the standard of the league, it can be compared to the Rwanda league. So looking at his experience, yes, he has experience in African football. Yes, he has it. He don't win leagues with teams in Africa. But when it comes to top tier African football experience, this man gets an opportunity for coach the Lions of Shingweti, like I say, Mauritania. He played over 10 games with Mauritania. Now 2 games he win. He was fired.
All right.
Then Botswana came and appoint him. Botswana wanted to go to the AFCON. He take the AFCON qualifiers with them with the World Cup. Unfortunately, he never forget the result. He was also sacked. So if you not perform with Botswana and Mauritania, I have to ask questions. And at this point where Leon Stars finding himself in a very, very difficult group in the AFCON qualifiers, this coach is coming in with an Herculean task for able for qualifiers Leon at a point where he don't get 2 previous jobs for qualified countries in Africa. He has failed woefully.
All right, with track record where you just explain, you think say you not deserve the position for being the coach.
The SLFA knows better. Now then bring them. Maybe then see something else where we not see as sports analysts them or as people already around football generally. But what I have seen and the way Timmy don't look when it comes to your experience, now TRB experience you get, you don't get top level African football. When you talk about a top level coach in African football, one you for don't play at the AFCON. That is why we always, when people came on for look at coaches Nasser Leon, we have to put some respect to John Kista because he took us to the AFCON. And when you play at the highest level of African football, it tells you get what it take for able to compete at any level when it comes to world football generally. But this kind of appointment, I think, in experience, yes, a good around with leagues in Africa. And they also don't get good spells around Saudi, and they don't also get good spells around countries na the north. But top level African football, taking us to the AFCON, I have reservations with in previous 2 jobs when at the same task they don't get. Then get a task na Mauritania for take Mauritania to the AFCON. He could not. Then get a chance with Botswana, unable. And at this point, Salion defend himself in a very difficult group. We have to raise legitimate concerns.
Now, you think say the in previous spells the you make mention of Mauritania and Botswana because he say he resigned from Botswana because of the infight or
he was I think he no resign. He was fired. You know, the Botswana FA be one for press the button at a point. The team failed for qualified. And
so is it that he see the sign where he resigned, he left?
So Musa, where a coach not perform, it was obvious the Botswana FA was about to press the button.
So now we look at other aspects of the human resource available to Botswana and the Mauritania, and that compared to Leon Star. You think say advantage or disadvantage at either side?
The amount of resources that has been poured in Mauritanian football. If you go to Mauritania, Musa, you see the facility.
The human resources.
Yeah,
when the players availability.
Players. When you talk of players, Musa, look at the players where we get. How many players we get where they play top level in Europe? Let's count them. Let's look at them. How many players Mauritania get where they play top level? How many players we all there at the same cadre? Not of us say like Leon Stars, Mauritania, Botswana. When you look at the ranking, these are teams who all there at the same level. So when you look at bringing in coaches for them teams, then you bring coaches with experience. We all want to go to the AFCON. This is the biggest continental football competition where they play in Africa. And every year we want to see Sierra Leone play to the AFCON. Since we last qualified in Cameroon, we have failed the 2 previous editions. And since we don't fail the 2 previous editions, this time Sierra Leoneans they look say, okay, let us have someone we're going able for take we to the AFCON. And now we are bringing in a rookie when it comes to AFCON. And not get AFCON. He has never been there before. And not ever coached it. And he's a rookie when it comes to the African Cup of Nations. So it's a big gamble the SLFA don't take so for bringing a coach we don't get AFCON experience, for coach a team where finding self now a very, very difficult group for the AFCON qualifiers. It's a risk.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program. My name is Alajin Mansari, in a sports analyst. As today with a look inside the new coach, how SLFA come about for PICAM. The program, Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And where they bring the program to you this Monday morning, my name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, my name. We come to the other studio guest, Sola. Sola, good morning and welcome to the program again.
Good morning again, Musa, and good morning to viewers and listeners.
Yes, let's look at the appointment of Didier Gomez Rosa as a sports analyst. What do you make up of the appointment?
Firstly, I want to say congratulations to Gomez. One for welcome and a salon. As a nation, we believe in sport. We believe in accepting other nationals. And for me, it's a good appointment, taking into consideration it's been a while we not see something like this happen as transparent as the SLFA could be. You understand? For me, it's a good one. I go through in resume, I can stand here, see, this is a national radio, I can tell you, see, there is no coach, winner Sierra Leone and born of Sierra Leone, we qualify each other. No coach na Salone we qualify each other. Now, I reach to that conclusion. No disrespect to the coaches, you understand? For example, John Kista has won the league now, so. But again, this we get for understand. I would try as best as I could not for Carl to previous coach into this conversation, yeah, because I have for respect in service to the nation. You understand? Mohamed Kalon, Amidou Karim, and the rest. Because once we start drawing the kind inside, which means we not expect them service to the nation. So I would try as best as I could. Now, what's our experience? We get for land this. You see, with the Fenu self now is 7 to 8 million population. We get for understand how coach is being appointed. You understand? Based on waiting, they are yardstick. As my colleague said, they are yardstick. Now, when you take Gomez, according to the SLFA president, 79 applied. You understand? They shortlisted 5. Now, among that 5, in fact, for let's get that breakdown in the first step. Among that 5, they come to the possible best. One, you get for look at the financial resources. We did it. Secondly, you get for look at the coach in experience within Africa. You understand? And there are so many coaches who apply, but some need to speak English, some never get experience in Africa. And Africa is a whole continent. Africa gets a own way where people think. You understand? So when Gomez fortunate for get the job, you take in track record, as I say, not Sierra Leonean, he has won leagues from different countries. We know Sierra Leonean ever do it. So which means no Sierra Leonean is that qualified at impact at in level for take up Sierra Leone coach. No coach na Salone not qualify, no match Gomez in record. So let's get that clear. Let people understand. Yeah. Now, I can make another example again. Atata, how many years he failed before he win premiership? That is why Whitman employ based on experience in certain circumstances. You for don't get experience. You understand? This coach gets experience. What do we need for do as a nation? You understand? It's too initial for us start for begin evaluate in past record.
But past record very important.
Fine. In past record, if the evaluator is very good.
For the
person win league na Guinea, win league na Ivory Coast, win league na 5 different countries. You understand? And mark you, when you won those league, you get opportunity for playing at the African Confederations Cup. How many of we coaches that don't play in the African Confederations Cup continuously? You understand? So it tells you the mindset about Africa is 100% okay for them. So he knows what they can meet in Salone. He knows how Africa think. So what they do, if you don't win league consecutively in another country, what they can for build a team is coming for look the home base and the foreign base for put a team together. We go take to the Nations Cup.
Sola, at the press conference, one thing I asked the coach, for instance, is looking at in record, most times you don't play with clubs then. Yeah. And they can't take up responsibility of a national team. How he will able to turn them in club experience to the national team? You don't think that are a disadvantage to inside?
No. That's why when you ask the question, it answers specifically say they work with the local coaches. You understand? Now, many a times we don't see when they appoint foreign coach, they count your back home staff. Now, the reason why I want to work with local coaches, you understand? Because, for example, the two coaches we then go for the day, one don't do the under 20, don't qualify with the under 20. So, he knows these players. What in they come for can do now, how for build on the players. You understand? Because how for build on the confidence, how for project them, give them the winning mentality. Hey, we too lack Nasalo, get the talent, but not get the winning mentality. So that's what we need. We need the winning mentality, and getting a foreign coach with this experience, if it transcends into national level with two backroom staff with the win league. Imagine the two backroom staff back the win league. They know the bubble, then this don't take under 20, don't go to this don't they around Amidou Karim in past sectors. So again, we get a formidable team for go to the next Nations Cup. Always in need, you don't get the support from government, NSC, Ministry of Sport. Always we need. Now for we as Sierra Leonean, you understand, give the necessary support where we need. Everybody get for talk. I'm telling you, everybody gets the coach we want. 90%, I would tell you, if you check the 100% population as Saligo, I would tell you 50% Leka, 50% get your own perception of the coach we want all over the world. Nobody, not possible the entire country, even Ancelotti where Brazil appoint. You understand? There were people, media was bashing us Ancelotti, say they don't want her. You understand? So you get to expect that.
So you think it's the right decision as LFA taking this?
It's the right decision. Why I say the right decision? Because they follow the principle and the procedures of SLFA. You understand? I'm telling you, we not get that money for pay $40,000 a coach. We do not have it. You want to go out and elect will go out Jose Mourinho na also.
But get somebody willing for pay $15,000.
This coach is taking below $15,000.
How much did they pay?
He's taking below $15,000. That's I can you cannot give person specific salary on media. It is against the policy of labor. You understand? For say out person in salary, but he's taking below $15,000. That I could tell you for sure. And the president make it emphatically clear. Now the press conference, he's taking below what will be the pay.
Okay. The reason why I asked that that question, that people concerned in a recent time the issue of Kalon, despite we not go into and deep, but an issue must come up.
Okay.
The reason why the SLF want because Mohamed Kalon not been support Babadi walk off. So that grievance the SLF or Babadi they take against Mohamed Kalon.
No. That is an unfortunate imagination people then get. Let me clarify this once and for all.
But you get the information then there.
People talk. You get to allow people talk because Salomon now waiting for Siri, now they carry on. Now let me make this clarification. When Babadi Kamara as president and ESCO don't sit out Mohamed Kalon more than any other president of the SLFA don't sit out coach. They don't get meetings severally. Mohamed Kalon worked under Babadi Kamara and the executive, the SLFA, for over 8 months. Now, but you see the press release. Mohamed Kalon was not sacked because he attached to any political camp. He was sacked according to the SLFA for misconduct. Waiting at misconduct, what I mean. You understand? He was sacked because he failed to follow the SOP of the SLFA. Waiting at SOP, the standard operating procedure of the SLFA. We mean say, you where they work now 98.1. Now everything go get right for talk. Now anything go get right, you go post that's related to 98.1. It doesn't possible. Tell me one coach na the wall. Where they go doing refresher cause they post on social media. Name one coach. If you name one coach, I walk out of the studio.
But what's wrong with that?
It's they against the office procedure. All office get in SOP where then you walk to us. You understand? So again, according to the SLFA, it was specific that Mohamed Kalon flout so thing, which that need na a separate. Now they need the only sack coach because of performance. Let we know this. You understand? Then he sack coach for so many things. Was it Bournemouth the last coach where he post at something racist or something, but one disabled somebody? He get fired. You understand? Let we know they watch football na TV or the watcher. We need to understand what is football. So Mohamed Kalon is a respectable somebody in Sierra Leone. Is a legend. We respect in service to the country we don't coach we. But football, not to emotion player. Football, not to family property. Football is business. Now, so other countries succeed. So let's take it.
So
business.
make a holiday quick account, Alaji Mansari. The salary of the coach in one way they not disclosed, but according to the president of the FA, the coach is taking less than within them they opt for in a local coach, but they don't announce them. According to Solar this morning, the coach is receiving less than $15,000. As a sports journalist, do you get any clue of the salary of this coach?
I don't want to speak to his salary because...
No, you know why it's important for the salary? Because this is one of the debates where they go say, oh, you left Mohamed Kalon for $15,000, you take this coach for $25,000.
When it comes to discussing people's salary, this is not radio. Me, I'm not like for come and can talk about waiting Coach Gomez they receive or waiting order for receive. Lot of focus on the bigger picture when an appointment. Me, I no one for speak to. At the end of the day, he's going to get paid. Whether they pay and less, whether they not pay and less, and they own it's in ISLF their own business standing at their appointer. Waiting me they look at now the fact say I hear Solar they talk about qualification. Solar. The last coach we take we to the AFCON was a local coach, and not only a local coach. This same license where they say Coach Gomez gets can be compared to any other license in Africa. The same Asian license where he gets when at the license A, and the same UEFA Pro license where he gets. There are Sierra Leonean coaches. There is Mohamed Kalon who gets a UEFA Pro. There is John Kista who get a CAF license A. So let we left for the condemn with local coaches. I know you have tremendous respect for them. Let Coach Gomez come and can take we to AFCON. Like our local coach already don't qualify Sierra Leone. But if we can praise Coach Gomez in qualification, with all these qualifications, he failed for qualify Botswana. He failed for qualify. Botswana now reverts to a local coach. Mauritania also, because he failed for qualifying, then they also reverts to a Mauritanian for take the team. So, in as much as we applaud bringing in a foreign coach, yes, he gets qualification, yes, but let we look at what in this coach they can offer we in terms of experience at the highest level.
Alaji, you think at this moment Salumbi need a local coach?
Well, what I think say we need now a coach we capable for take we to the AFCON.
So you think so we get on within Salon?
So yes, we have it. The previous coach that qualified us was John Kista. He was a Sierra Leonean that took us to the AFCON. So there is another Sierra Leonean also we capable for take we to AFCON, just as John Kista has did. Because the experience around with local coaches now the fact say then get knowledge around we players them, then get knowledge around the development of we players them, and then a better picture for able for identify we players than foreign coaches.
Pulling John Kista out of the picture because now the technical director now ahead of the coaches them. Who Salon people you think say go step in that shoe? Because according to the release of the FA, then get 3 Salon people away apply. So, you think any one of them for
so again, I want to take the Mohamed Kalon debate out of this because where are they now so today? I don't want to speak on Mohamed Kalon this in Saga. He was hired and he was fired. Now the SLF had a responsibility that one day. And some of the reasons why he was fired were legitimate reasons. Accepted. You cannot be a coach and you cannot speak on your team. These are legitimate reasons why Mohamed was fired. There are other competent Sierra Leoneans we get a license within a Sierra Leone. Sola spoke about the head coach of the under-20 team. He took us to the under-20 AFCON. That's a CV. That's a resume where don't build for himself.
That's why he's the assistant.
So again, Sola, it's not bad for bringing assistant coaches when our local coaches around Coach Gomez. But the general picture is Coach Gomez is a rookie when it comes to the AFCON qualifiers and AFCON generally. In performance at that level, they will bring them for. Where previously he don't serve as coaches that other teams are holding at that same level, he has failed to perform. That is my bone of contention here. If Coach Gomez in AFCON experience is extremely terrible to an extent, he has never ever played in the AFCON, we can't give him a job for take we own team to the AFCON where we felt we have a very, very difficult group. I repeat, a group where a lot of the teams them generally they're in a better footing than Sierra Leone. Zimbabwe, they are in the last 3 AFCON, the Warriors of Zimbabwe. The Leopards of DRC, in fact, they stopped Nigeria from qualifying for the World Cup. Then they are the group. We get the Equatorial Guinea team where for the past 3 AFCON also they have been playing there. Right. We absent now the past 2 AFCON. With the last AFCON we qualified was in Cameroon. The previous 2 we have not played. And we are bringing in a rookie. It's a big risk.
All right, we come back to you, Sola. But we wish this morning for me get SLFA representative.
Absolutely.
The question where people raise now the process and procedure we they use for pick this man. Sometimes we'll get another sports program. Citizen calling and question the process and procedure. As sports journalists,
yes,
you confidence with the process and procedure where SLFA use.
I want to say kudos, yes, to the Babadi-led executive for this process. It was absolutely spot on than the Mohamed Kalon previous process, because I remember the Mohamed Kalon process, even to the unveiling, was a scam. There was no respect given to him. There was no process on appointments. There was no process on people applying and people having interviews. Now the SLFA do due process. I want to give them kudos for make sure say they advert the job. According to them, 79 or so applied. Then shortlist 5. At the end of the day, they end up with Gomez. That was absolutely spot on.
Okay.
But when it comes to generally the coach experience at the level 1 and 4. We appoint Coach Gomez for take we to AFCON. We don't appoint him for can build a team. In fact, when it comes to African football, you not get the time for build team. Not to project na Arsenal, not to project na Manchester United or project na Chelsea. You don't have time. Come and can give a result. That's what we hire you for. Come and can win games, take we to AFCON.
Before I go over to Sula, the concern again, some of the coaches them don't they raise get for do with interference. Yes. You know, most football stakeholders then get the young bobo the way if game day. I mean, me bobo the leg. You think say this man go get the free for doing what?
Usman, when it comes to African football, in all federations around Africa, whether a local coach, whether a foreign coach, you get what to call the federation self get then you say in national teams. So in Ghana, Coach Otoado was fired because he not perform in friendly matches. After we don't qualify Ghana to the World Cup, Ghana play few friendly matches. He not perform. He was fired. The GFSA then rate him according to the friendly matches in performances. It's not impressive. So they decide for part company with him. So every FA around the world then gets different ways and processes of interfering in the national teams. Then they normal. So Coach Gomez, again, whose knowledge he gets on we coaches then I always say now they want for work with as in backroom staff.
Okay. Now
that's another question. So it's obvious SLFA don't impose local coaches on Coach Gomez for work with as in backroom staff.
So they can look at this probably the local coaches will likely go work with Gomez. Gomez been described as rookie and inexperienced in African football, in the top level of African football, and Salon they go into one of the most critical qualifiers. You go put your bet on Gomez.
Firstly, yes. Firstly, everybody know me say why in media at the fight very hard for play with language. You understand? On which I use, you understand me language. So using the word rookie, you understand for that lame mommy. You understand? You go say and say now wrong language. So I will table me conversation based on the progress of Salon. You understand? but it's an unfortunate statement for use that word against the coach. You understand? Say he not get. Now again, I say again, I put me better on ram. Football we don't say from a different perspective. You understand? We see say John Kista was with the former coach. When the former coach was fired, he can't take the team to the Nations Cup. You understand? So which means partly now get the celebration. You understand? We don't see coaches them where one game to qualification and sack the former coach income and get the praise. You understand? So again, we too for learn for do as a nation. You understand? We know in our Nations Cup, we all want go Nations Cup. The president of this country make it emphatically clear. Say 2027 we forgo. The SLFA president, NSA minister. Now we too for do for work with. You see, my brother Super Large is trying, but what I want for we understand. I get high expect for local coach. Super Large within us now me and two. We host several programs for let the appoint Mohamed Kalon. Which later we say it was a scam because the process, you understand? We host people bash at me. But again, let we understand this, yeah? Coach Gomez coming in, it add value to our team. John Kista, if they under somebody take a land, it take you to Nations Cup. You understand? Because you get a process where you the land. As far as me concerned, besides John Kista, there is no coach in our salon. You understand? We get Nations Cup experience as of now. Right. You understand? So Gomez is same thing, not qualified. He's coming along coaching with people where then think say then get the knowledge of the local. You understand? Right. I don't know the name of the two coaches. Probably it might be Mohamed Kalon, it might be ML, it might be Abedi.
You because see that Mohamed Kalon for Wakanda Gomez.
Everything is possible.
Okay, so
you understand? You cannot. No. Again, we get for put Salon first. So the problem where we get within our football or football to be specific is about ego. You understand? There are process to learn. You get John Kista learn. He take me to Nations Cup after 26 years.
So with the only done quick. When we come back, we look at whether or not you see the possibility of Mohamed Kalon being one of the local coaches or the home-based coaches. We go work with Gomez as assistant coach one or assistant two, or perhaps in other capacity. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. Welcome, we continue to back. And if you just join, we insert the edition of the program. We look at the appointment of the new Leon Stars head coach, the process and public opinion and the future of the national football team Leon Stars. We'll go for this break. We can continue the program.
Access Bank Sierra Leone Limited registered offers 9 and 11 Lightfoot Boston Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone. Notice is hereby given that the annual general meeting of members of the above-named bank will be held at the registered office, 3rd floor, 9 and 11 Lightfoot Boston Street, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and virtually via video conference and or teleconference using the Microsoft Teams platform on Friday, 12th June 2026 at 11 GMT to transact the following businesses. 1. To receive the chairman's statement. 2. To receive the audited financial statements of the company for the year ended 31st December 2025, together with the reports of the directors and auditors thereon. 3. To declare a dividend for the year ended 31st December 2025. 4. To elect or re-elect directors and to fix their remuneration. 5. To appoint auditors and to authorize the directors to fix their remuneration. 6. To transact any other business proper to be transacted at an annual general meeting. By order of the board. Signed, Company Secretary, Freetown Nominees Limited, 3D 3rd Road of Regent Road, Hill Station, Freetown. Telephone +232 76151521. Note: a member has the right to appoint a proxy to attend and vote for and on the member's behalf. Such proxy need not be a member of the company. A copy of the instrument appointing the proxy and nominations for directorship should reach the registered office not later than 48 hours before the meeting.
Bloombank Digital Banking don't come for we.
I said so. You look stressed so.
Nah, bank are the one go so.
Me sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloombank Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko cuts your eye.
But Abu left fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Now so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloombank Digital, you can bank with freedom any side na the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aisatu Bloombank Digital. I dey go tell all me party them for join Bloombank Digital Banking.
Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store, or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website, bloombankafrica.com. Bloombank Africa. Let's make it happen.
Program Good Morning Salon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get to be studio guests then at the program. We'll come back to them. They look at the possibilities of who will be the assistant coach and what thing will be next after the appointment of Didier Gomez da Rosa. We take one per we headline stories them inside the program Good Morning Salon. We'll go say according to the President Julius Maada Bio. Now over 5,000 free surgery the global massive ship being due for people inside the past 3 years with the ship the na Salon. He talk this inside one meeting with the global massive ship being all we say then tell thank you to government of Salon and the people for with the ship being tapped operation na Salon after then 2 years or more na Salon. Well, for more on this we join Kabia.
Inside August 2023, President Julius Maada Bio invites the global massive ship for Kamna Salon. From that same day to now, the ship don't do plenty free surgery, train healthcare workmen them, support government hospital, and contribute to the development of the country in healthcare sector. After they don't spend 3 years in Salon, the global massive ship, they prepare now for left Salon and continue in mission na other country. As part of the goodbye program them, where they make member then at the global massive ship, we don't go visit President Julius Maada Bio na state host and also all one special program on board the ship for tell goodbye to Salon people. The managing director of the global massive ship, Matt Morris, talk more about the impact of the mission na Salon.
It is a deep honor to stand with you today as we mark the close of Mercy Ship's 3 years of service in this proud and resilient nation. We gather at a moment of gratitude to a country that welcomed us with open arms, to leaders who partnered with us in this purpose, and to communities who trusted us with their health, their families, and their futures.
Where INSEF been the talk, the country director for Massive Ship Salon, Dr. Sandra Lacko, explain what's next for Salon and Massive Ship.
Our dental team performed over 17,000 dental procedures for over 4,000 dental patients. These are not just impressive numbers, they represent lives changed. We were privileged to have Dr. Kaba, Deputy Chief Medical Officer for Clinical Services and surgeon, along with other Sierra Leonean surgeons, operate alongside our international volunteers. This is a true reflection of partnership and shared vision. While the Global Mercy embarks on her next mission, a dedicated Mercy Ships team will remain in Sierra Leone to continue working with partners, building on this momentum towards a stronger, sustainable surgical system. I would like to announce that the government of Sierra Leone and Mercy Ships have expressed interest to continue this partnership long-term over a period of 10 years.
Inside Ion Talk, President Julius Maada Bio been talk about waiting the partnership with Salon get with Massive Ship mean for the country well body sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate what partnership can achieve. 3 years ago, when the Global Massive Ship arrived in Freetown Harbour, it came as the largest a purpose-built civilian hospital ship in the world. It arrived carrying expertise, compassion, and a vision of service. But more importantly, it arrived carrying a belief that every human life has value and that quality healthcare should never be determined by geography, income, or circumstance.
President Biobi Keyon for talk about some pandits in them way in say the country healthcare sector don't benefit through massive shape.
The achievements of this partnership are remarkable. Over the last 3 years, more than 4,910 Sierra have received life-changing surgical care through over 5,433 surgeries performed through the Global Massive Mission and associated programs. This partnership has strengthened our healthcare system through an unprecedented investment in human capital.
President Julius Maada Biobi end up say, Salon go continue for work with the Global Massive Ship for the next 10 years and tell thank you to the Global Massive Ship for the support we in say they don't give to Salon people for Radio Democracy. You know, Kabia the reports.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Una don't send una messages them on 0779819181. Now attempt for make we look at messages them inside the program Good Morning Salon. Usman?
This one from S Badge K say this guy in the studio is a okay. This one not too clear.
Okay. Yes, Usman.
And this other one say this coach go fit for Bo Rangers FC.
This one from Martin Usha Conte say, why are you disrespecting our local coaches? They deserve respect for their contributions to Australian football. Today, we have seen local coaches achieved remarkable milestones. The late Abdullah Garancha and John Kista gained guided Sierra Leone to qualification for the African Cup of Nations. Musa Kalon and Mohamed Lamin have also led teams to AFCON finals. For the new coach to succeed, our local coaches can play a vital role through their knowledge, experience, and understanding of the local football environment. Therefore, please show respect to our local coaches and recognize the important contributions they continue to make to the development of Sierra Leone football. From Martin Usha Conte.
This one from Amara Fama, I say, good morning, Radio Democracy. This man is not the right man for Leon Star job. The man has been sacked by so many countries. What is going on in Sierra Leone? Amara Fama from Lungi.
From Lolo Gasparini, he say, make Colombiabo, he openly say he know they support Babadi for himself a president. So why Babadi don't win, how he want make it work with person we openly not support him? From Lolo Gasparini.
This one from Abbas Bundu, he say Mohamed Kalon is a Sierra Leonean, but he does not meet the international standard when it comes to world football.
This from Kuruma Alpha, I said this issue around SLFA and Mohamed Kalon must be dissolved. Otherwise, our darling Leon Star will fail. From Kuruma Alpha.
This one from Ibrahim Sorijalo, I say, not to my brother. Salaries are not issues of secrecy, and no Sierra Leone laws have a blanket rule that says it is illegal to make any individual salary public, especially within the PNR public funds.
Brahma Kamai, they say, but before you guys told us we don't need a foreign coach, only a local coach that will suit us. But if things change this way, we pray for all the best with our next experienced coach.
This one from Abdullah say, this man is the right man for the job. Please believe in him.
Okay, we continue for look at more messages them inside the program. This one forward Bale say probably he will improve on his track record in this unique appointment. And this one from Drake Mitchell, he say this guy not even know waiting. Okay. Usman?
Alright, the last message I will take there, we take break inside the program. There is studio guest and correspond. This one from Bean AI Anti, say Ibrahim Suri. Alright. this one not too clear. And this other one from our husband say, Sierra Leone as a country, we need a white man coach or standard coach, not our own coaches lack credibility and aspect bribes from players who are not fit to be in the system.
Well, from them messages, then we'll go for break. We'll come join the studio guests them for response.
Tell me what in the stop nonsense.
You dey look for side for keep you money and for make you business grow?
Well, now the term is so for keeping money with any community bank or financial services association, which then they call FSA, where they all sign a salon because then a good party with good condition, way easy for the ordinary man.
They go guide you fine one, but how for manage you money for change your life and the people them and your community. Remember say when you keep your money in a bank where they near you not just they keep money for bye but you they help your community for go before.
So waiting you the wait. You be businessman or farmer, petit together, so he ask person, teacher or anybody keep your money in any community bank or FSA where they near you and see how your life go better.
Tell me what in the stop nonsense. Now money they stop nonsense.
I feel money this I can.
Introducing the AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Now you can do it all. Pay for your online transactions with ease. Order from your favorite brands around the world. Pay for your travel needs and keep your entertainment going wherever you are. To request for your AfriMoney prepaid Visa card, dial *161 *5 *4# from your AfriCell line. Shop, stream, swipe, tap, and enjoy the convenience anywhere you go with the AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Safe, simple, accepted everywhere. Powered by EcoBank.
Proudly Sierra Leonean, proudly progressive.
Have you heard of J-Man Group of Companies? Building businesses, creating opportunities, and driving national growth. J-Man, building the nation. Excellence and service in every step.
Fueling the economy and powering the future with J-Man Petroleum.
Protecting lives, businesses, and investments with J-Man Insurance.
High-quality tires and motor spare parts from J-Man Motors.
Guaranteed safety and protection with J-Man Security. J-Man, together we rise, empowering people, changing lives.
As an indigenous company, creating jobs, supporting communities, and contributing to economic development.
Innovation, integrity, excellence, service.
J-Man Group of Companies, proudly Sierra Leonean.
Proudly building the future.
J-Man Group of Companies, your trusted partner for progress.
For more information, contact us at 2 Adelaide Street, Freetown, or call 090-580-001.
The program Good Morning Salon Day continue. We still come to we studio guests them. We get Alaji Mansare and also Darlington Sola. Now the program we look at the new Leon Stars head coach, public reaction, and also the future of the team. But we'll be done read messages the moon we don't send inside the program. I start with you, Alaji Mansare, for respond to messages them. We come to Sola and look at our issues them.
All right. I think most of the text message and they speak to the fact say the coach gets something for proof to Sierra Leone. Because I can always talk say when it comes to national team, you not get the luxury of time. Not to like Arsenal or Manchester United, we didn't say like when Manchester don't look now, they say they don't give Kaike project, you know. When you come to national team, performance, then they evaluate you by. Now the qualifiers will start in September. So Coach Gomez now, it go straight into the qualifiers because this now the last FIFA window we get. We're not going to forget any other window again. The next window, the AFCON qualifiers, they start. So Coach Gomez, they go straight into the job. That from now to September, that's something like 3 to 4 months. Again, most of the foreign-based players then go to return to their clubs them. So it only gets maybe some 3-4 days for work with players for play for a game, because na AFCON qualifier, you don't get time not there, you not get the luxury of, so again for spend most of in time working with local based players, looking at the local based players, develop the local based players until the foreign based players then come join up and form a national team. But again, Coach Gomez gets 6 games for determine whether he will continue as head coach of Sierra Leone. Now, how and why I say get 6 games? The AFCON qualifiers will place 6 matches. And within that 2 years they of in contract, then games and they obviously get for make sure say able for secure Sierra Leone and AFCON sport. It's not impossible. Yeah, we don't have to let people and feel like Coach Gomez, in order for qualify Sierra Leone, but we are concerned, like generally, me we sit on as a sports journalist or as a sport analyst. Now the fact say, you never embark on this kind of journey before, taking a team, building a team, taking a team to the AFCON. Now, Nadameka describe him as a rookie because now first experience this now for take a team to the AFCON qualifiers. But the difficulty where Coach Gomez can get, now the fact say this group where we find we safe, me they look at Sierra Leone generally as the least favorite for qualify. Because all the 3 teams say what we deal with now the group get AFCON experience past week.
But they don't play 3. That's the possibility.
There is always a possibility in football, Musa. But the possibility again against playing, playing against teams who are superior, who don't dead before you, then get the mental fortitude. Because when you look at DRC, like I tell you, the Democratic Republic of Congo, these are names where like every AFCON and Dede. You go to Zimbabwe, it's the same. You go to Equatorial Guinea, it's the same. These are countries where consistently then at the AFCON. And we, the past 2 previous editions, we not qualify. We don't struggle. So now I make us say the difficulty where Coach Gomez gets now the fact say, and not get the experience for take a team to the AFCON, and now it don't can't take this Allion job. We're very demanding where we want for qualified to the AFCON.
All right. So which area at this moment you think say the coach for focus on the team?
Basically, I think one of the things we need for focus on are the fact say need for look at where to get overseas. Because we get a lot of players we still available there for able for convince them being that he's a foreign coach. He can travel around the world just like what Mohamed bin they do for able for convince more Sierra Leoneans for camp play, because there are always Sierra Leonean boys who out there for camp play. Secondly, need for make the home based players better, because the only way you can able for develop a solid national team, which of course I think I need to give kudos to Mohamed Kalon on that side. If players like Sali Utayawali, where they call Capisalo, we assist for we saw against Liberia, able for develop so na the national team, somebody like Mohamed Kalon deserve a kudos, because where he come, he focus more on developing the players and back home. Give them the confidence, then able for playing at the national team. Look at we center back now. The likes of Juma. These are boys who play Nayaso. The likes of Pilo. These are boys who play Nayaso, Capisalo. All these boys, now boys away get that home base experience, and now they're able for transcend to the national team. So Coach Gomez, yes, he gets chance for look foreign, but again, he gets a job for develop the players locally, make them mentally ready for the qualifiers, because now they get for the CFD.
Gomez recently been debo with the national team, yes, and presently meant to understand the Liberia ahead of Leon Stars match tomorrow. Whose advantage you think say that this go serve Gomez?
I think it go give him a better eye on the players that we get for car work with. It will also give him an advantage for look at some of the players that we think say can even make more better. Because national team again, Musa, you not get the exigency of time. So that is why when Irekande na Sierra Leone, so like I say, again for the work consistently with the home-based players, them for give them the opportunity and give them the mental fortitude, say, then able for play at the highest level and make the team even qualify for the African Cup of Nations with support from the foreign-based players them. So Coach Gomez now, he don't come, he don't watch the team Nabo, he go watch the team back na Liberia. Now a perfect time he come. Now he not gonna forget opportunity again for play friendly matches. The next window is AFCON qualifiers. He not get time again safe. So the SLFA now need for make sure say they get the required support, provide for them all waiting need, because again, Musa and Usman, when you bring in a foreign coach, you go for ensure say what you want to get them. That was the reason why he and the Botswana Football Federation part company, because at the end of the day, when the new FA president Camboy take over in Botswana, they say, well, this man wait here, they get to, I don't feel so we'll go able for continue with them part company with them. So, like how we don't start, so let's just continue. So, until Coach Gomez, the Babadi Kama, the president of the SLFA, we don't see the NSA, we don't see the Minister of Sport. They all come together, they don't support the appointment, they don't say demand for qualify we to the AFCON. Let we as Sierra Leoneans, again, don't get any support. Despite, get this experience before for take a team to the AFCON, but we just have to support him. Now, because at the end of the day, 900 at the job.
Before
now.
We come to Sola been to talk about the issue of the backroom staff. Which local coaches them you they foresee say Gomez to work with?
I don't want to speak for the SLFA, Musa. Not any responsibility than they. But waiting me don't say like I always done. They say I believe say we local coaches themselves get the mental toughness for qualify Sierra Leone. I always want to tell you say as a sport journalist and as a sport analyst, we local coaches then get a better knowledge around the national team than foreign coaches. The only problem they get with the local coaches now the fact say sometimes they're not capable for manage the expectations of Sierra Leoneans, and that is why Mohamed Kalon has himself to blame, because he take the job. At the end of the day, you're working for the people of Sierra Leone. You get for talk to the people. Now the people that you work for, the 7 million and above, where look you and give you the job, say you, because yes, the SLFA they appoint you, but you're working for Sierra Leone. You get for, and I'm happy how Coach Gomez don't start. He say he willing for talk to the media every time. He willing for updates, waiting to happen. That's a good start.
You think that that's a problem of Mohamed Kalon?
Yeah,
when
I think
talk to the media, he prefer Facebook page.
Mohamed been too emotional in the job, and they can take a job, you put emotions in it. Previously, I'm one of the few sports analysts under the then Thomas Daddy Bayama led executive. We condemn how he was appointed. I totally condemn the process, even to him unveiling. Sola was my witness. I was on social media groups now, we sports groups them. I said, this is not how you appoint a coach. And some of the reasons why Mohamed Kalon able to succeed now the fact that himself get himself for blame, because he gets certain things that we've been supposed for fixing the job. Talk to the people, talk to waiting to Sierra Leonean circumstance you're facing, talk to people how the team done they move, but he keep himself in silence at the end of the day. I mean, the SLFA now then get it right. If they say they don't want you, they don't want you. If they say they want for bringing somebody new, we get for respect that, because now then constitutional, like the executive committee, now then you right dandy for hire and fire. Right. So Coach Gomez now have an opportunity, a very, very Herculean task, but again, my concern, like I say for most at this interview, now the fact say he has never guided a team to the AFCON. Okay. So he is going to find it extremely difficult, especially around the circumstances in the group where we find ourselves at the moment. It's a difficult group.
Continue for the waiting inside the program. My name is Alaji Mansari, sports analyst, and studio with a look inside the issue of the coach. We SLFA pick this BNT. The program now Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I'll come over now to you, Sola. Whose area you think ask Alaji the same thing? This coach for focus on as way for qualify Salon.
Firstly, I think the coach tell me he can follow play first match, first home game. Now this country also after 5 years. That is a blessing. You understand? Otherwise, if I don't go to Liberia, watch home and away. You understand? So for the fact that he watch in first game, na Saloya so. Within that means he don't feel the expectation of the supporters and the fan. Now the fans, you understand, at the stadium. So you don't see the eagerness, the joy. Say football means everything to every single Sierra Leonean, because you see picking and everything. You understand? And imagine if this game for me play now free to so but now upline. But still the kind side they see whether the show them right around people the eagerness. So that's a very good thing. You understand? Because for their coach, they appoint you watch your first game now home. That tells you, say, you are under immense pressure because the fans need results. And you see when you get the winning, how everybody was jubilating. So that's a good point. Now, again, my statements were I make, I respect the home-based coaches. That is why I was so excited when the coach on his statement at the press conference in assistant then go be local coach. That's the respect for our locals. You understand? Because you know, say it cannot succeed if you not include local coaches. So that is why the local coaches they will then get for dinner in backroom staff with the goalkeeper coach and the physio. You understand? All go help for build the team. Because again, the backroom staff then are local. They don't play with these boys then for the past 5-6 years. So they understand the philosophy. Then go put a report together and in game, you understand? So you able for know the trajectory where they go. Now you get opportunity for see a blend of home base and foreign base player. We don't watch first leg, second leg, they get for introduce another players there. So within itself now, it go they make note, get an assessment see, of the kind of caliber of players there. So again, it's good. It come, it don't watch the game. Waiting me the foresee now see Sierra Leone, their talent. Waiting me to see the defense is okay from the game meanwhile the midfield is okay, or for more focus on the attack.
Okay.
Because that the penetration when me see that last game was a focus point. You understand the front, and over the years we know say now they will get problems.
No,
so it get for focus on system football.
What do you think say now the value we Gomez they come with now Leon Stars?
Respect. That's the key thing.
Respect us. Wow,
respect the players and get for respect. Let me tell you. When you have a foreign national, you understand, where they work with your local coach there hand to hand, you understand, it gets respect. One, it get for be very difficult for me to see we get that kind of something we see. I don't want to say the person go call say me brother in Peking. No. Again, listen me statement. I tell you, say why they not radio, why they talk on specific based on language. I tell you, see, respect get for them because the first way acknowledge say they work with local coaches. You understand? And not say at the couch another national. Wait for me find it very, very difficult, you understand, for the relationship with the local coaches there where they play the boys there. But now you get local coaches there where the boys they already respect. So that respect they will be transcend to the head coach. When I the coach need because when you get respect as coach, the players then give you everything. You understand? Look what happened about I was in Boo. First half was not that good. When they go inside, according to the captain, he say Kista go talk to them. Even Gomez go inside the dressing room. They talk to them. When they can get a result. So when you honor respect, you get local respect. You understand? The coach get the freedom. All what we need for make you qualify. Now, will the coach get the freedom in relationship with the players?
So, according to the SLFA president, when he had to waiting Gomez Bisa, but local coaches them, they say that 3 salon coaches them, Australians apply for this job, and part of them 3 they take people them we go be assistant coach, but they not disclose the name of them people here. You foresee Mohamed Kalon for work with Gomez? You see the possibility?
If we pull ego aside. You understand? If we think Salon first, it's possible.
I don't think it's possible.
No. I'm talking about Sierra Leone. I'm not talking about individual. Again, my language are very conscious of that. Ego? If we look, say this is Sierra Leone, you understand? This is Sierra Leone. I'm not ML. I'm not Mohamed Kalon. I'm not John Kista. This is Sierra Leone. I'm not Musa Kalon. If they call me for work as an assistant, I will.
So
you understand?
So because if they call Kalon, make it take the job as.
If you ask me, if he thinks Salon, I'm talking about 8 million people. You understand? If he thinks Salon, he can come in, give me expertise, then blend experience together, then we qualify. If we pull ego aside, but again, it is the responsibility of the SLFA for decide whether, and together with the technical director,
you
with the
that,
coach.
Musa asked that question. You foresee
if
that?
I foresee that.
You ever wish for the SLFA? I mean, give appointments to Kalon.
Kalon is a Sierra Leonean. If he can able for comport himself within the SOP
you feel
of
say
the
SLFA, I mean, forgive that particular backroom.
Kalon apply for the job. You understand? If he may meet the requirement and everything, I believe say them for still.
Alaji, you foresee that? You foresee that?
So Musa, Lord talk professionalism now. In a proper setting where a coach is appointed, in a proper football setting, the coach comes in with his backroom staff. In a proper football setting, that was how Mohamed Kalon when he was appointed under the then administration, one of the freedom where them been given, where kudos to the executive of the TDB-led presidency, now been for given the opportunity for bringing backroom staff. In the case of Coach Gomez, again, another legitimate concern is putting local coaches around Coach Gomez. If Coach Gomez is coming in as a professional coach in a professional setting, he should be coming with his backroom staff.
No, Superla, just
Sola,
a second.
that's how professionalism works.
It's quite different from a national team. Don't get people confused.
In every national team,
you need a local. You need a local. It was the decision of the coach, not the SLFA. No, misinform people.
Sola, it's not about.
I was in the press conference.
No.
Yes.
A coach, when he is appointed, comes with
not in all circumstances.
So you think that disadvantage?
This is
we see when Ancelotti, for example, was appointed for Real Madrid. Now the Madrid select Zidane be the coach, assistant coach. Not in all settings. Listen, let not get people confused. It was the decision of the coach. It was the decision of the coach.
When a coach is appointed, he comes in.
This is a national team.
Alaji thinks that they get disadvantage to the coach.
Massive.
What's in the disadvantage?
The disadvantage is now they can work with local coaches. Again, let me tell you something. If Coach Gomez not succeed, there will be the same set of Sierra Leoneans who go say that the local coaches and they undermine them.
You always get perception in life.
So when we had Lars Olof Mattsson as head coach, the Swedish Sierra Leone, Lars bought 2 Swedish guys as in backroom staff. You know why? And at that time, John Kister was also part. So now being a 3 backroom staff setting being get. Lars in 2 Swedish and Coach John Kister when he was appointed. The same for Jonathan McKinstry. He brought in 2 Irish guys who serve as in backroom staff. So in the case of Coach Gomez, now it don't come. 9-1 come. We say they can't take local coaches for put them around them. So be it.
It was not the SLFA. I want to look like Musa.
Yes, I come to you, Sola. I come to you quickly.
Obviously, we get for pay them back. So I don't say the SLFA they manage.
No, even the local coaches we are paying them.
But according to Coach Gomez, they come with a video analyst. Do you think that video analyst could be a local coach?
There is a difference between a video analyst and a coach. Musa.
So what I mean, it form part of in backroom staff then.
A video analyst is not a coach, Musa. When you appoint a coach, a professional setting. So like you mean a professional.
So like why you think necessary? Why you think necessary?
One came in with him backroom staff because he tell the SLFA say, in a professional setting, wanna give me job, now me they bring people where I for work with.
Now, quick one,
so where I fail, now we all then they sack.
Yeah, why
that was why when Mohammed was sacked. He was sacked together with Paul Parker and the rest of him.
This is a national team.
Why do you think it's necessary for letting local coaches
now, this is a national team. You understand? It's different from any other team. It's a foreign national with a count. You understand? So when you count a foreign national, you need a local coach for the in-between because he know the local system. Now let me help a little bit. It was, let clarify this again, yeah? Amidede, now the press conference, we started on Villa. Let's clarify this because sometimes what they say, what the public believe in we, sometimes it's a misconception or miss something they give them. It was the coach Gomez. Now in talk say they work with local coach, not the SLFA,
so
not the technical director.
Professionally, coach for out in your backroom staff or what?
Professionally, it left with the discretion of the coach. Say I can count my entire backroom staff. You understand? We they see mostly African nations. If now local coach they appoint, they count everybody. If now foreign coach, they can count 1 or 2 foreign somebody the way they do it. You understand? Right. So it's different now. When they say coach. You understand? The technical team, you get the goalkeeper coach, the physio, you get the coach, first coach, second coach, you understand? They will get the head coach. Now, we only get 1 head coach. We can forget goalkeeper coach. We don't know it. They don't name the back room staff. You understand? But he say, specifically, he say, he on record, say, he want the local coach and for
so
the
who
part
for
of his team.
Local coaches?
So
again, is the coach together with the technical director. Everybody get for presenting
so
resume. They are resume where they already.
Not get knowledge around with local coaches.
But they are resume. He go through the resume.
We come back to now and continue for the week inside the program. The program na Good Morning Saloon. We come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll go for a short music break. When we come, we start for look at other set of messages then.
Try for go before I beg oh, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes so. If I try for go before I beg oh, do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes so. Don't before do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes so. But we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well Panambara, make we people scatter.
Something that you talk about. I like that.
Thing them like half a flavor plaba, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey bo.
That's now song from Wahid, a caller Tindem. The program na Good Morning Saloon. It comes to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. They go for walkabout, but quick announcement as you be they follow the program last Friday. Radio Democracy open contribution for one 30-year-old woman who then been put bondo by force and self then say that they join us so we and they struggle now. They get plenty challenge them. Radio Democracy be open contribution forum. We don't get us on couple. We continue to announce the number. Orange Money number 079623657. Orange Money number again 079623657. Afri Money 077429012. 077429012. That are the number them. If you want to help this woman recover, you can send the money at that number there at the end of the day. Let the Democracy go announce almost couple we don't get for this woman as part of our commitment for support the fight against human rights violation in the country. We go for walkabout. We come. We join with studio guest them.
No morning again, ati monje mai, ati monje, ati uya, ati congratulato to liusta, Uno prove man, uno prove am. We pray that as una don't begin to win so, na to go win Tego, to go African Nations Cup, World Cup we celebrate mine. For the first term, we see SLFA full say revenue generation. That's the money we then gather pan the game. One day this no blans happen. Now this me daddy can say I stand to be corrected. Una don't begin pull the money we una gather pan game. We hope so una go continue. Uncle Badi, now una pull almost una gather per game. We hope so una go continue. Not to for start no more. Na so that boy, we did a state host, Uncle Kex. Na so we them just kind of government. Na so me they pull the press release them. We NRA me together. What I say, this month NRA don't gather almost billion. But from where he pull 1, 2, 3, making 5, up till now, na 10 years ago so, and not pull again. I say, Uncle Kex, you say you get first time, now so back you don't avoid the media. Pass now, Uncle Michael. Those, Pakanu, now they would see the media. But again, they say, you want the dirty small. Now make now you afraid for Kana media. That hotel where they na lunge, waiting here, hotel or beer hotel. That hotel they themselves. I don't know if the girl of people they die there. Now so CPA party the member which were other girl go die there. Then were other boys self go die there. But wait till they see the police do. Then go case Uncle Box. Then say they want investigate them. Natty, by then the other hotel they for the lock mine, look CCTV camera, hold some staff them because not to no more CPA party the man don't die day. But the first thing we want do now for call Uncle Cartoon because Uncle Cartoon then a CPA party una don't begin this politics investigation back. Authority the way concern I don't want to bring to una information say all them building material shop them where they from up Pademba Road to go down Cambo Street, then not the give safety gear to the workman them. Daddy send me for go buy 4 inches nail for nail line pan, 4 inches thin nail. You know that daddy can buy them congregated iron sheet pan there so say that go buy 4 inches thin nail. Why go na the shop? Especially at me no know if na Pawam or Putra building material from uptake Kandong then no the gi salon people and safety gear. Now so the boy that he told the cement so now so the cement they go na the nose. Now I say you don't see. Where you see the white people you can come over see them Canada they can't do it to please them. But if not in country they not good. But I know they blame them. Now the ministry, department and agency they're working there in charge of them. They always see them can go there, then give them small thing. So they not get nothing with them the freed mine. Finally, Fati pull long list. What's your fault? Have you seen a Leon Star list for go World Cup? Where see Fati don't begin call people their name. Who that is support that business. Who that una not try for Fati Fati me don't write all the English. Where one go gina Cambridge. Now na go tell the people that say how Fati now that they promote that business. I tell that thing they at Fati but una chef una form. No say where Fati can go. We talk no more Fati na smart girl. But Fati yourself na for come bonically one and condemn the business. But if you say anything will happen to them people then you they behind them. It's like say indirectly to support them. I say Fati, Fati, you know to you now, mama, you know to you blonde. Come up bluntly, that's why they look one in video where say none of it picking they not go the business. But it's like say that business day. Now for we, the poor one them. Me, na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
Continue inside the program, we look at another issue inside the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Dempsey. Salon Travel Health Portal where the country don't get now to make them able to detect people with high risk of Ebola sick we can the country. Dr. Austin Dempsey talk this with the Ministry of Health together with the National Public Health Emergency with support from Japodico go launch the Salon Travel Health Portal at Freetown International Airport. Can you to contact get more in Gona reports?
May 17 this year, the World Health Organization been declared public health emergency of international concern for sake of the Ebola outbreak, where they now na the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda. And this don't make country in the world, don't put measure them in place for say the Ebola sick no go na the country. We make government through the Ministry of Health together with the National Public Health Agency with support from JAPIGO, don't launch the Salon Travel Health Portal, where this go make well body experts they know and able monitor people where they come and go na the country. For say the Ebola sick no come na Salon. But how this Salon Travel Health Portal they work, the Executive Director of the National Public Health Agency, Professor Fode Sarr, he explained.
Before traveling to Sierra Leone, the passenger completes a short health declaration on the portal. Completion is becoming a requirement before boarding. We are putting this in place through the Ministry of Transport and Aviation and through our airline partners. Airline flying into Sierra Leone will check that the declaration is complete before a passenger boards. The information reaches the Ministry of Health and the National Public Health Agency in real time. This allows us to carry out pre-arrival risk screening to speed up processing at the airport and to begin contact tracing rapidly should the need ever arise.
The country representative na the World Health Organization, George Ame, talk about the importance of this Salon Travel Health Portal.
This is also important to note that we are working to facilitate travel, not necessarily to impede and put in place travel restrictions. As you know very well, WHO does not support travel restrictions, but what can we do as a health system to track travelers and ensure that if anything untoward happens, we can be able to identify and screen in time.
Where in the talk, the Minister of Health, Dr. Stinembi, say the Salon Travel Health Portal where the country don't get now go make they able detect people with high risks when can come na the country.
The NPHA in the country, we don't try what we see in this country, God. We number one effort here now for say we go deny the virus from coming in. More virus guys. And the best way you go deny them is how you ready, how you screen people, how you watch people. Say it's very likely say not through airports they go come. So all these efforts what they do now for make sure say we know that they come, we know who side they come out, we know if they're well or they're not well. If we suspect, we know what's at the risk. If we know what's at the risk, we will pay attention to them because we want to deny that the virus not carry.
Dr. Dembi continue for assure Salon people say the Ministry of Health together with the National Public Health Agency go work for say the Ebola sick no come na Salon.
So they assure the country say with the same kind of principle that we've been get, early detection, good care and management, we able for continue this as well if we can. But we number one thing we want to prevent and let it not come in the first place. So this incredible thing we don't develop for we now a simple way for able for register, it costs you penny, just a few minutes. Then you go online, you register, say, I can't salon.
Dr. Stinembi end up call on people for call 117 anytime and gets fever, croco and other symptoms them, or self, go to hospital for ready democracy. Mina Karifa to counter the reports.
Program Good Morning Salon, they continue. They come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. When I don't send una message them on 077981981. Also now with Facebook page now attempt for make we look at some of the messages them inside the program. This one from Bin Al Hassan. They say Alhaji Gomez has never qualified the country to AFCON, neither has another coach in the country not named John Kister. If you can accept another local coach to take the job, you can accept Gomez Darosa. If Gomez is a rookie after having coached at AFCON and AFCON qualifiers, then what you say of the experience of the local coaches who have not accomplished what Gomez has? Gomez has this now from Bin Al Hassan.
This one from Super Caps, Fode Kabakaba. You see, as Sierra Leonean, we do not value our local professionals at all levels of dedication. We can Still use the service of qualified local coach backed with experienced technical team. We can still succeed instead of employing international coach that will cost we a lot of money. We pray this coach give us the expected result for Leon Star.
From Ibrahim Sisse, our Facebook page, they say the same people who once made Sierra Leone football proud are now destroying its joy through jealousy and unhealthy football politics. Today, they speak against Mohamed Kalon. Tomorrow, the same criticism may return to the SLFA itself. When envy leads football, the nation loses both unity and hope.
This one from Lansana Kalon, he say, we started to see that vision for Mohamed Kalon moving in and out to bring good players in the national team. Again, let them pay him for the 1 year, 1 month salary and forget about these issues.
Kingsley Bona, it say, and also for a professional coach with a focused mindset must have his own backroom staff rather than presenting them to him.
And this one again, you say, Mohamed Kalon, keep the faith, your time will come.
More messages inside the program. Martin Ushakonte again say coaches, whether at club or national level, should be allowed to bring their own backroom staff. This is an international best practice and standard in modern football. A head coach needs to work with people he trusts and who understand his methods and philosophy. We have seen challenges in the past when there was a lack of trust within the coaching setup. Last Olaf Matsin once accused Christian Cole of backstabbing him while serving as his assistant. Situations like this demonstrates why a coach should have the freedom to choose his own backroom staff.
This one from Bin Al Hassan, say Gomez made a big mistake by not bringing in any of his own staff. It is not a good sign.
More messages them we don't send inside the program, and also 0779819181, and also on our Facebook page and YouTube page. This one say Emo Bangura, mind you, DR Congo defeated Sierra Leone 3-0 in a friendly match during Coach Ahmed Karim, and we lose this to Equatorial Guinea na AFCON, not in the Triforce.
This one from Kingsley Bona, say and also for any professional coach with a focused mindset must have his own backroom staff rather than presenting them to him.
Okay, we put the messages that we can't we studio guest them for respond, and we will take another set if time available. Alaji Mansari.
Yes, thank you very much, Musa. I want for a sponsor, I think Bill Hassan also, where they talk about Coach Gomez coaching Mauritania. So basically, I always do establish now say why I decide for name Coach Gomez as a rookie. Now the fact say qualifying a team to the AFCON is a whole journey of itself, because the process of qualification, in fact, a very difficult than even the African Cup of Nations itself, because during the qualifiers now 6 games you they play, and you therefore play at home and away, and when you go to the AFCON, where you play 6 games, now finals you go, so because you play 3 group stage, you play round of 16, you play quarters, you play semi, you are in the final. So the qualification is always going to be difficult. So we don't get a local coach, winner John Kista, we take we through the qualification and qualify we. So there is no pressure on local coaches for qualify Sierra Leone to AFCON. Now the pressure is now on the foreign coach to take us now to the AFCON winner Coach Gomez. And the again, like I say, Usman, the difficulty where Coach Gomez get forget, I feel like this group will defend itself not to a lock at all for them. Because now we need for be extremely good and we need for be perfect for able for qualify. Because when you look at the general setting of this group, and I tell you, say, in the African football standard now, then they look we as the least favorite. Because in terms of rankings, then team here holding a group so with, most of them are ranked better with us than Sierra Leone. So it makes it even more difficult. But it's an opportunity again for Coach Gomez for vindicate some of we will get out. around whether I able for qualify we. And not get the exigency of time for say they can build team for Sierra Leone. No. If Coach Gomez tell we that they me, I not say no honest to Sierra Leone.
So you get any names then we think say Coach Gomez focus on international player them? We think say for call?
Well, previous coaches have tried a lot for able for convince certain players then for come. We get a lot of players that we get Sierra Leonean parents with the overseas where hopefully we can be able to convince them to come. We get a lot. We're not able to name names. I mean, when it comes to naming players.
You think we get an opportunity now for bring Chalobah home?
Well, Chalobah, now the difficulty around Chalobah is the fact that this current England coach, Thomas Tuchel, don't begin to give opportunities small.
But you not go with him.
Yeah, and not go with him, yes. And not go with him, but Tuchel don't give 1-2 chance. So it don't make him say he might be considered. Maybe he's still young. Previous, there is the Euros coming, there is another World Cup.
When England they produce players every season.
Well, again, the boy has worked under this guy, under Thomas Tuchel as coach na Chelsea. And now this coach can get a full debut for England national team. So it's again making it even more difficult. Well, there are other players.
Okay.
Without Chalobah, we get so many other players when are young players them within our academies around the world. The only thing, Musa, we not get galaxy or pool of players for choose from. We are not blessed like Brazil or the Super Eagles of Nigeria or the Ghana Black Stars, where they then get a pool of players the way they now for they select them in every window.
Alaji again since 2022 or 2021 when Salone played the last game against Nigeria behind the closed door stadium. It is closed. You think this goes serve as disadvantage to the new head coach?
I've always said that playing away from home is going to make qualification even more difficult for Sierra Leone. Because now, when we know they play at home, it also they dampen the motivation of the team when it comes to the 12 man, where of course everybody needing football, when are the supporters. If we get a jam-packed national stadium, I can tell you, Musa, we they beat DR Congo at home. We beat Zimbabwe in Ayaso. We beat Equatorial Guinea in Ayaso.
That's 9 points.
Yes. So we just need like 1 more point away when I do. 10 points is enough to take me to the AFCON. But now, it is obvious that during these qualifiers, we are not going to play at home.
We have to look at why governments know the
so it's again
after 3 years to 4 years.
It's another big burden on Coach Gomez. Because now Coach Gomez, they hope say, what turned me back, I see over 7, 8, 9,000 Sierra Leoneans, they root for the national team. Now, an extra motivation for me. But now we don't have the stadium. We are going to play in either Guinea or Liberia. And we are playing in a very, very difficult situation now. For able to take supporters, care and go support. We're able to make sure, say, we get the right people, for able to go support the team. And again, we are going to play against teams way na regular na the AFCON.
We'll come back to you. Sola, you don't listen to text messages them, and we'll look at the possibility of Gomez qualifying Leon Stars with all the things and way Alaji don't say. The group where Salone, this is the toughest group for the longest of time where Salone no in World Cup in AFCON qualifiers, and looking at playing away for almost 3 to 4 years now. Leon Stars play away.
Specifically, it's 5 years. Plus, you understand? It's a shame to us as a nation, you understand, for how they play away for this long. It's a shame. It continue for expose we weaknesses. I did tell you, I remember when they go watch game in Liberia. You understand? It's very embarrassing for how they go play a game, a qualifying game, and not get supporters there. How embarrassing it look like. It's so good when Liberia we are like brothers. Now Liberia, they see Liberia man in the Kana State, full packed stadium, like a stand. Then he can't support Sierra Leone because then you always say if they're not qualified, Salone for qualify. It's shameful, as Alaji say. This should be our focus. You understand? How for able for pressure the government for making them done the stadium. Because I'm telling you, this is the first in the history of Salone for like a national team playing at the upline. First in the history of Salone. You understand? And you see if you see where Bo, you see the excitement in people for watch Leon Star.
So
even the players themselves, Sunday at the first step.
We see yesterday I see a press release of money where SLFA generates. You think if I mean na the national stadium therefore don't generate money? We pass that one day.
Okay, 2 things wow for double excess. One, enough for be 100,000, probably for be 50,000. You understand? So you multiply 50 by, let's see, you get a start. If I don't make over a million or two, you understand? Because Freetown get the larger number of people and the excitement for Freetown. I may tell you, if I may get picking the all for go watch. So it's pain us as a country. This should be our focus. You understand? How we able for pressure government give you stadium. The only two want for you. If we not support the national team, we not go stadium. Let they play home. We need the 12 man. The 12 man are the fans. I'm telling you, there we are game where Leon Star they play years back, then they play then Nigeria. You understand? You see over 30,000 full stadium. You even you the player mentally they know for say for stable because you know Salomon one mistake you make you host they don't begin stoner. You understand? They don't begin say things there. So we need that kind of thing. And the reason again why the coach specifically decide for the local coaches, you know why? This man has spent more than 20 years within Africa. He knows the importance of local coaches. He knows that. He knows how valuable they could be.
So like you and this man don't talk one-on-one because
I was at the press conference. You understand? So I was opportune for listening to what they say. I was also opportune for the Nabo. You understand? I see, you understand, the kind of connection we get with the fans them with Timbo when they unveil them. You understand? Then for me, what me take as the biggest success for me in the press conference was the coach say he want for work with local coach. He said because they know the players them. That's a big success. You understand? Because I'm telling you, so he cannot succeed.
The issue of local coach we don't see. The disconnect sometimes. Martin Usha contact text and make reference to last of Martin within backroom staff them where he thinks they been to undermine them that moment. What do you think say Gomez go or why you think say Gomez go be exceptional working with local coaches? We know to in your backroom staff the way come with.
Thank you. I think say this is an highlight question. Why 20 years of being in Africa, they don't deal with black money from club level. They don't know the importance of local coach. They don't know how they think. Remember, you don't do 20 years. Like who don't have Freetown so 20 years. Tell me who that will come out overseas. Can't tell me about Freetown. I know I think. So it was very. I'm telling you, for let somebody come say, okay, I want for work with the local coaches. No say he understand how Africa man think. Right. He understand the dynamics and the politics where they play around African football. Because if he able for survive for win league in a different country then on 5 different occasions, no say he understand how then he think. So for me, that's an highlight. Yes, back experience than the you understand, but now we get a technical director who wants serve as a coach, so they also understand again when they make you assistant coach. No mean say na papa use. They could get rid of you. Right. You understand? It's possible then terminate you if they think that you bring in something else and the coach say, "I know how for coach."
We're not going to tell me inside the program again. Sola, how you go assess with current national team, and what do you think are the biggest challenge at this moment?
Realistically, we're gonna go with I see. I can tell you say the second half, if I can assess with I see, I see there is a room for improvement because I see some young players them. I don't know again. That could be a factor. Maybe they were all playing for impress the coach, the new coach. Because when they turn them Siam, when they come inside after the talk, when they come inside second half, I see the lion. You understand the desperation for get the win because everybody was playing for impress the coach. And we get this Bobati, it was wearing 20 or something, is a feature. There is a feature. We just need a blend. You understand? The actual biggest challenge could be we're not playing home because the resources side. Now, what I mean the resources, financial support is no problem. Everything is there. Okay. But the biggest challenge if we're not playing at home, that's one of the kickback for us.
All right. Over to you, Alaji. The same question. How you going to assess the current national team, and which you think is the biggest challenge at this moment?
I think the biggest challenge around the national team centered around not playing at home, and then they, of course, I feel like don't dampen with qualifications for the past 2 previous editions of the AFCON. We make we able for qualify. Now the fact say we have not been playing in front of our people, and the extra motivation in front of we people really means a lot. And I think this is why the NSA, the Ministry of Sport, should put a lot of pressure on the Chinese people and forget we stadium ready, because we cannot be qualifying. We're not going for qualify for continental competitions where we not get we people them for the give the extra motivation. The last time we qualify, we played at Guinea, and we needed Nigeria to win for let we self able for qualify. So largely we qualification been depend on Nigeria then victory over Benin where them been get. We make easy for we for qualify. We not go one for the hope on other teams them all them for do we a favor for let we qualify. We need forfeit we battle for we safe.
Okay.
If we are playing at home, we get 3 games now, so we win all 3 na 9 points. We would draw 1 game away, that's 10. It's enough to take us to the AFCON. So it tells you all the countries the way they play at home, like DR Congo we get for play at home, then they get massive advantage. The Warriors of Zimbabwe, where they also get for play at home, then they get massive advantage. The same goes to the Equatorial Guineans. So it tells you, then they look at the fact, whether they play at home, then they win all their games them at home. And they make it easy for them.
The stadium renovation have been 2 years. Somebody go say, even do for build 2 stadium within this period. It's now 5 years.
So
and no headway.
It tells you the process being very, very flawed from the start. And the people that will be involved in that process, they now for the bow their head in shame. Because how can you renovate a stadium for over 5 years? And this don't cost the country 2 AFCON. We failed for qualifying Cote d'Ivoire. We failed for qualifying Morocco. And now with this other one, Coach Gomez just don't come put himself under a lot of pressure.
And it's a financial burden to the
because
government as well.
Looking at this qualification now will get will be even more difficult than the past 2 qualifiers. Because this the team they will then go put with that's another debate.
I think for me that's the toughest group. The toughest group in the qualifiers.
You know, that is why I am saying, Musa, this group makes qualification and makes Coach Gomez in coaching job even more difficult. He has been given a 2 years contract when I for oversee we for this AFCON qualifiers. And honestly, if now be any other coach chef, if now Mohamed Kalon chef, then a Leon start and this kind of group or this, it is always going to be difficult. Because these are top teams in Africa. So we get reserve for blame where we not get for play at home, and when we not get the result in Guinea or Liberia, it comes back to us.
So the Pamoja project is impossible. The Pamoja 2027.
It's a big Herculean task for any coach where they can't take Leon Stars now, say for qualify for the next AFCON. Okay. So now, what we need for do now the fact say we don't know say we not get for play at home. So mentally, this coach waiting for time for the do now for prepare the players. Then say this not a business as usual. We have to play away from home. We have to ensure at least we get we mental toughness for any situation. Because if you play against a team like DR Congo in Liberia, na 50-50.
All right. We can round up the program, but a question for Sola. This one says, Mr. Sola, have you investigated about the new coach? Why always his coaching time has always been with a club for just 1 season?
Yes, myself go through in track record. I see along the line he spent 1 year assisting our coach. We win trophy. See my comment about
well, it's not about trophy, Sola.
No.
Most of the time,
again,
you know, when you go to Arabs, the Arab people, they're very demanding. They don't spend most aside of Africa, in Ethiopia, Rwanda, Cameroon. They don't spend most of in time na Arab.
Super
large. So Arab man, we don't perform, then they fire you.
Super large. There are coaches who need to perform, but they stay. You understand? But the most important thing, you will AFCON if you are good in next year. You understand? That's the most important. So that's what
thank you guys. We want to join you inside the program this morning, but we just want to congratulate with Ali Leon Star on the game where they play this over the weekend. We pray that we continue for playing that pace so that we will qualify for go.
the Pamoja project. And Leo start the play again tomorrow at the SKD Stadium. It's possible let them close the gap or the recording because 13 times played, Liberia don't win 6, Salone don't win 5, and also they don't draw 2. If Salone win tomorrow, they go equal the record 6-6 win and 2 draw. It's a big opportunity for Salone, and already they follow Liberia, the sports journalists them. For them, they favor Salone and huge, like Sola been say, Usman, when I go Monrovia, I watch game. I no ever know say, I feel say na Salone man they flop the stadium unless we they score because they listen on the phone when they score against Togo. I see the celebration, they say Liberia don't score. Right. I say, so na Liberia they be flop here. It's always good and they always favor Salone in Liberia.
Alright, plenty thanking guys who are joining me inside the program this morning. But you just want to remind with listeners and say Radio Democracy Middle Open. GoFundMe for support 30-year-old woman with them force for Go Bondo. Presently, this woman they go through a lot of challenges. We are in for supporting picking there and also don't run away. But it didn't so organization they earn. But we as Democracy Radio, we want for a small couple forum for GAM so that they go supporting family. If you want for send in, you can send in you money on 07962 3657 or Afri Money 077 429012. And also we don't raise 3,000 for apart from the pledges. So we need to all support as we support this woman here.
Thank you. Now this edition of the program go left you today. Plenty thank you to we guest them Sola and Darlington Sola and also Alaji Masare. We then join with the edition of the program to the production team. Kabia and Sabtiu Kalon. We produce the program. DJ Keman for technical support. Mary Kamara Bangura. We make Kunasibi live na Facebook. So today, Musa Kamadesi, have a wonderful day.
My name is Usman Kamara. Bye bye.